Okay, I had a doctor's appointment this morning, so I spent the morning out, but next door basically to the surgery is B&M, so I did have a little wander around, and as you can see there's a little bit of footage there. Really sort of was looking at different things. I've had a lot of new stock in, didn't video it all, so I probably will go back again. I was very, I would say extremely itching to buy some more decor, but I didn't buy that much. I bought a few pieces, but they're more seasonal than anything, because I had to laugh because I said to the cashier, I said, this is a typical me shop, so she went on my own. I buy a lot of different seasonal pieces when I see them on clearance. So first of all, Pop-Tarts. These weren't too bad. These are the cookies and cream. Hobby absolutely adores Pop-Tarts. Don't think he's had the cookies and cream one, but he does like the strawberry one. And I must admit, in B&M they used to be £1.99. I think these were £2.99, but they're still better than the specialist shops. We have got one at a centre that does it's what I call near enough like the old-fashioned type, dare I say, sort of sweet shop with the jars and everything, and they weigh the contents, and they do have a lot of American sweets and snacks and things like that, and in there they're anything between £6 and £8 for the same sort of box. So I thought £2.99, it's not very often we've purchased them now, so I bought those, and actually this is for £8. Realistically, you can toast them, but we don't tend to toast them. But so that's the Pop-Tarts. So very often you can buy American, I'm going to say candies, but we call them sweets. And I've got the Twinkie bars from there previously as well. That's something else that can range up to £6 to £8 in the sort of other specialist shop. I have actually bought no end of packets for 10p when they got close to their sell by date. So especially when they got a lot of stock, I've noticed for the last couple of years they haven't really seen the Twinkie bars in there, so I don't think there was a very big seller, so they probably stopped selling them. But Pop-Tarts, so they were £2.99. A decoration of getting the prices wrong. I don't want to keep looking down on my receipt. Bought these for our son. It doesn't matter what time of year it is, he does like his hot chocolate drinks. This is the Malteser Hot Chocolate. I actually bought these for him for work. Individual cups, and it's Maltesers, so that's those. I think the cups are quite small. I think that's about the height, but you know, now and again I don't think these are too bad. I did pick up 3 toiletry items. This one I definitely need. I use this at home and I wanted to get one for the caravan. The tea tree facial scrub. I think this was 89p. Very often I used to get this from the range, but they had it actually in B&M. So I got that one. I use that a lot, especially at home. I did buy a bubble bath, and you know me and Imperial Leather. This is the 500ml. But I haven't seen this one before. You know me, especially bubble bath, because we get through so much. It's called Monkey Business, and it's this one, the packaging. I like the packaging on that one. So yeah, hopefully this is going to be nice. You can't really smell things in the shop. I don't like to do it as you used to before all these lockdown and COVID and everything. But anyway, I thought we'd have that. As you know, I do have a lot of the Imperial Leather stuff. And you know, I was talking about the shampoos that we either have Juicy Apple or the Sun-Kissed Raspberry. I'm sure this is not a new dare I say, new product. It's got new formulation on there, so I don't know. Zesty orange. Maybe it's just something I haven't noticed or haven't picked up, I don't know. But yeah, especially coming, you know, sort of into spring and summer, I thought, yeah, we'll try the zesty orange for a change. And I think this was actually 95p, so I think that's really good actually, because I was saying I think the last one I got was from Lidl. I think I paid 95p in there, so yeah, very reasonable. So I'm out now to try the zesty orange. Now going into seasonal, one Christmas item, and it was only because I was looking at the paper pads, and no, hands up, I did not purchase any papers. I resisted. I did flick through the box. I nearly walked by, actually I think I did walk by once, and then I went back and I thought I'll film it, because I was frightened if I start filming it I'd want one of the books, but I didn't pick any up. But it does say £1, but they were 50p. It's for 40 gift tags. Now I do tend to make my own gift tags, but these are lovely. I'm going to show you. It's got Winter Wonderland. They're in like a pale pink and gold. May your days be merry and bright. I'm dreaming of a pink Christmas. Even if I wasn't to use these as tags, I thought I could use these on Christmas cards and add other embellishments to it. So 50p for 40 tags. I specifically more bought them to go on cards, because I have a lot of different embellishments, and I know I've got some pink and some gold ones that I could put on with these with papers I've already got. So I'm sort of thinking ahead. Yeah, sun's out, gorgeous day again, and I'm talking about Christmas. 2 Easter items. This is near enough. When I was going to the cashier, I just happened to go past. They only had a few little bits, not much, and they got the garland, because that egg garland I'd got on my mantle, actually that came from Carol. Thank you, Carol. I really enjoyed it. She told me she'd bought it last Easter, and we just didn't get to exchange pieces, and then at Christmas we did actually do an exchange, and she gave me that that egg bunting, and they had them in again, so I didn't purchase another one, but they were half price. But I managed to pick 2 items up. And when I pick certain things up, sometimes I try and think of a couple of ways to use something. This isn't exactly my colour scheme. Now this was, they only had the one left. That's how really short they got left of stuff. This was originally £3 with the pale sort of dusty pink lid, obviously the rabbit ears. I paid it £1.50 for this. Couple of things. Yes, I could use it for myself. I've got one that's got like a white rabbit on. I tend to use. I got that one from Home Bargains a fair few years ago. I could fill this up with some form of Easter treat, cookies or sweets, and give it as a gift, or because as you know it is a jar, or you can put battery operated lights in that and you can have it as a light. So a couple of options. So yeah, £3 down to £1.50. So that's the first item. Funny enough, they only had one of this next item again. That's how they didn't have a lot, and it was £3 down to, no sorry, I think it was £6 down to £3. That was it. And I actually took a picture of the sign because it didn't have a sticker on it, so I could show the cashier, and it's this. And I had a couple of ideas for this. Can either clip it plain, as I said, I've toned it down this Easter just gone. I've seen things like this where they've got just a few little flowers just here, or you could decorate the whole ring, or just put a little bow on there, just there. But I do quite like it just plain, and as I said, I'm quite pleased with that actually for £3. I don't think I could even make it for that, to tell you the truth, with purchasing all the pieces. But I thought, like I said, I could put even, my idea more than likely, I might change my mind, rather than flowers, I might even have like a rustic bow, Hessian bow on it, actually just here, more than anything, and keep it plain. So that was down to £3. And the other two items, the last two items actually, I've had my eye on right from when the stock come in the stores, and to me it's autumn, and I wanted to buy the whole complete range, not due to so much that I didn't because of budget, it was carrying the things, because I'd had an injection in my arm from B12, and very often I have a very achy arm for a few days, and feeling very tired, as I said a few times. So I only bought 2 items. I've got a sneaky feeling I'm going to end up going back and get a few more items, and they're for autumn. The first one was this one. They had squirrels, but I went for bears. I thought winter, autumn, you could have this through September, October, November, right up until you put Christmas decorations down, yeah, get them out, then possibly even through the month of January, maybe even February, coming into, and then change it to spring. So I think it could be out for a good length of time. It's my colours anyway. This beautiful bear, home. The price tag on it does say £5, but it was £1.50. I thought they were going to be half price. It was a little bit hit and miss with pricing, and I said this about B&M before. You have to be very careful, and very often I'm there trying to, you know, go like this, looking at the tags to try and see if I can match up the codes, but even that doesn't always work, you know. Or if I'm really, you know, I'm not sure, and it's an item I want but don't want to necessarily pay a lot for it, although it looks like it's on clearance, I will ask the cashier, says, I think I want it, but can you just confirm the price first? But I was fine with these. To tell you the truth, I thought this was going to come up as £2.50, but it came out as £1.50. So I think they must have reduced the things down to £2.50, and then they reduced it again. So there we are. So that's lovely, and I thought that might even go on my mantle. And the next item was, I think this one was I've got to just double check my receipt. I think this one was £2.50. No, it was actually £2. Yeah, this was £2. This was originally £6. I thought it was going to come through as something like £3, but it came through as 2, and it's the bear. They had others. They had a rabbit, which I thought was more, could be for Easter, but it was all done in this. I think they had the squirrel. I think they might have had another bear one, and they had the bear hooks. I quite like the idea of having a taller one, possibly another bear if I can, a taller candle, so I could have that on my mantle. As you know, I normally have my candlesticks through practically the whole year, with something or another on them, and then have a taller one behind, and I think that would look really nice on my mantle for autumn along with this one. So, you know, that's the idea for this year, I know. So £2, £1.50. So for £3.50 for a bit of decor, I thought that was really good. So I'm really chuffed with that. I'm hoping I can still get a couple of the other pieces, because I had my eye on this set previously, but yeah, and I haven't got a lot of autumn decor. It's one thing that we do struggle, I think, pretty much in this country, unless you go to places like Home Sense and TK Maxx, and then very often you are paying a fair bit for it. So things like that, I get them when I see them. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.